Leadership Quest, yeah. So it's an opportunity for students who have a desire to grow deeper in their relationship with Christ, grow in leadership skills, to get away in the wilderness for a week with other like-minded students and to encourage each other as leaders, as Christ followers, and to encourage each other in that way.
The reason I come back year after year to LQ is truly because I believe in the impact this camp brings. I went through LQ1 and LQ2 and it revolutionized how I do life, how I live my faith out. It totally changed my world.
I keep coming back to LQ because I love to see how students come alive in Christ and how they're able to get things in the light so that God can speak to them and God can heal them and God can make himself known to them. And you see it happen every week.
Coming into here, I had my church group I came in with, and I for sure predicted that I would only talk to them and not meet anyone else because it's difficult for me to talk to new people, but I did not predict the amount of people that I'd meet and the amazing friendships I got out of that.
It's crazy how in just like 5 or 6 days you can really get to know these strangers that you've never talked to before, and then they become like your second family.
This is not your typical Bible camp type of a program, as it's really designed for students that aspire to go deeper in their walk with Christ, take that next step, and two, to take on roles of leadership in their settings, whether it's a church or community, whatever the case might be.
Students have such breakthroughs. It doesn't matter where they come from in their journey with Christ. Of course, they are learning leadership skills. They are learning how to grow closer to Jesus. They are learning how to build relationships, how to love on people, how to basically know themselves, to love themselves, to forget about themselves, to get on to the business of Christ.
There is no better place to really just grow in so many different areas of your life, not only leadership, but also in your faith and in communicating with people and just growing in confidence in all of those areas.
Yeah, so a typical day at Leadership Quest includes the opportunity to work together and getting the essentials of the camp taken care of, work in teams to do that, including taking care of the kitchen and the campgrounds itself, and then moving into sessions that focus either on discipleship skills or leadership skills typically.
I love Wilderness North because I love to be outside. I love Wilderness North because of the beauty of God's creation, because it's quiet, because you just walk everywhere. You don't have to get in a car.
One of the great opportunities is the opportunity to stay in a tent, a platform tent, in the woods of northern Minnesota. So it's a fun experience in and of itself.
It's an amazing place to connect with God. You're free of distractions. The people around here are great too. It's just an amazing place to be. You have so much time and you're just in the nature and you're just in what God made. So definitely come. It's an amazing experience.
It does seem scary. It's a week in the wilderness with bugs, bug spray, your pillow, a tent, and people you don't know. But it's really worth it because everyone you talk to who's gone will tell you that it impacted their life significantly. Whether it be developing relational skills, communicating skills, or even just having that big God moment, it really does impact your life.
In the afternoon time, we have some free time to enjoy. We are on a small lake, so people can go swimming, go fishing, go kayaking, things like that, which is a lot of fun, go hiking. And then we usually cap the day then after an evening training session with a campfire where the whole camp gets together and enjoys times of worship and praise and worship, so it's a great experience.
I've tasted and seen of the sweetest of loves.
I also learned how to do conversation starters, so now it's easier for me to communicate with people that I just meet at a coffee shop or at church, and I just think it's going to be easier to have a better community.
I will use what I learned at Leadership Quest at school when I go back home because I feel like it's really a huge diverse community where kids are coming from all over in different backgrounds and like different beliefs and standards, and I really learned here how to identify my own beliefs and standards and stay strong to them, so I will definitely be using that there to just stay grounded in what I believe.
I've had a lot of friends that I've been hanging out with for 4 or 5 years even, and I've never had a very deep conversation. So I'm excited to maybe even just driving them home from whatever we're doing, just to have a conversation.
They leave with dreams and goals and plans to head into those ideas, and whether it's in their school or ministries they want to start, or for the adult leaders who come help in their jobs, the difference they want to make in their communities, and they've got the skills and the confidence to actually do those things. I've seen countless students go into ministry and they will attribute it back to a dream or a goal they wrote at LQ.
It inspires and it equips the high school students to grow and live for Christ, but become a leader, and a leader that is not shaken by the world, that is grounded, that is founded. To come from an experience like this and going home and not letting routine take over. They're still able, they have all the tools they need to keep growing, to keep pursuing, to keep impacting their communities and the world.
Honestly, it's a life-changing experience, and every experience is different for every person, and I think that's the best part, is everyone has their own journey that they get from it. And so I would encourage you to come on this journey and just be willing and be open.
It's truly life-changing. I know it's kind of cliche, people say that a lot, but it really is. Like, the way that they do things here, how organized they are, the way that they teach you is very tangible. The things that you learn here, they're real life skills that you can use every single day, and they're easy to use. You just have to choose to use them. So just how life-changing it is, but how easy it is to have your life changed here.
I am Shelby Blennis.
I'm Brady Almondson. And
I'm Mackenzie Pinto.
I am Julia Tayo.
I'm Joe Schmidt. And
I am Reed Grafton, and I love LQ.